drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Florida Gators and the Cal Golden Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, Reese. Talking to the Cal head coach pregame, this is what he had hoped for and is excited that it is playing out right before our very eyes. Bringing this running back in the transfer portal, he knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. I'll keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Golden Bears ready to kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone. It's Abrams. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Inside, it's Pryor. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
And that's something you're always worried about. The first drive, it's a good play by the defense, but you're worried about your freshman settling in a tough environment, on the road, the crowd going bananas. Palmer, he makes the early mistake, and I look forward to watching this kid. How does he respond to some early adversity?
Yeah, he hasn't played in a lot of environments like this throughout his career. There's no question. So this is obviously a major challenge. If I'm the head coach now, I'm pulling him aside, and I'm saying, hey, listen, interceptions are going to happen. Let's get that one out of the way now. Let's learn from it. Let's move forward. But as a play caller, you got to help this young quarterback out. Now, you have to run the ball. You got to find him some easy completions to get his confidence back. Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Quarterback may change this route. Songa Politelli from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And that's a teach tape on 3rd down right there. That's a great job by the defense. Being back, understanding it's 3rd down. If they're going to throw it short, man, I'm going to break on the football, go down, be very physical. You want to throw a slant, man, you make sure that they feel you. That's a great job by this defense, being physical, making sure he doesn't secure that catch.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolute shank. Missed it. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Runs through the tackle. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Going to try to get it himself. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
He wants to go deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Jones wants to throw it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. He might want another play. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Jaron Kiave Songopolatelli looking to the big tight end. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Looking for more room. Inside the touchdown Gators. A pick 6.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Back to the ground game on the left. Oh, he's got some space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Making side adjustments here. They go play action with Sangapolitelli. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Got it!
I tell you, as a play caller in this offense, when you have all this speed, sometimes you just look at your play sheet and pick a play because you know it's going to work. Big play before, now you got another big one lining you up here, first and goal.
And the Golden Bears have it in scoring position on first and goal. Gets the back moving. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. The Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo.
Booster. Right. Flash. Right.
They'll send the back in motion. On second and goal, he carries again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. I know the intensity can be overwhelming, but you have to hold your water. It makes it much tougher on third and goal. The offense changing the play. From the gun on third down, Sangapolitelli. Back swinging for the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Oh, and it's no good, and we're still tied.
Number 29, set to kick off.
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for space. It's Pryor. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. First play of the period will be a second down. The play action fake. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And this just hasn't been his day, man. He's already thrown some interceptions and leaving the ball short, like just not getting to his receiver. He's got to do something to change the mojo up because right now he's not playing well, and at this rate, he might be going to the pine.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Jones to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers?
Breaks into the open. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the first down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Songa Politelli. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, a quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Western. Level. Go!
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short.
Squid. Hydro. Q. Let it go.
Throwing Songa Politelli. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Makes the catch and he's free. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Pryor. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Gators! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. Coming out with it, it's Adams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
JKS. Pressure coming. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Sagopolitelli from the gun on 3rd down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Jones wants to throw it. Quarterback moving. Fires on the move. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him, and down he goes. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And the Gators line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. In the world did the offense retain possession?
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football, they are so lucky that they jumped on that ball and that their offense is now going to take the field, because that could have been disastrous.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll run it from the gun. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might be calling a hot route. Jaron Kiave Songo'o just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Hendricks. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Cal uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10.
Booster!
Songo'o throws to the wideout. He makes the catch.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Fires deep toward the end zone. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Oh my gosh, how do you drop that throw? My guy is wide open. That had 6 written all over it.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge. Slot. Jet. Slide. Freeze. Jet.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
We're at 18. Shift. Hey, move.
Quarterback making adjustments.
Go!
Again, it's Songo'o under fire. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye that pulls Gator ahead, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 5 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Buckeyes who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. They win their 2nd straight game and talk about doing it in style. That margin of victory is a head-turner.
Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep.
Maybe some room here. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going. And that's exactly how they start this half.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
Return. Squid. Hydro. Go.
Throwing Sangapolatelli. That's caught. It's Adams. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Adams. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Booster. Slide.
Quarterback making checks. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the 3rd interception he's thrown.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
They'll run play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And that's frustrating for an offense, man, because you got great field position set up. You want to be aggressive. You want to take advantage of it. But in order to do that, the offensive line has to do their job. You've got to give your QB time. They don't do it. And back-to-back plays, they're going the completely wrong direction.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Gators decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the gun on 3rd down, Sangapolatelli. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Touchdown, Florida! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. JKS unloads to the wideout. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Touchdown, Florida. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender?